This is a story that's going to take your breath away. A family of 4 have decided to embark on quite the challenge. They're trekking all the way to Everest Base Camp, and it's all for good reason. They're raising funds for a school they've recently opened in India for underprivileged children. Vikash Jayaswal, his wife Madhurita, daughter Taranam and son Vivan join me in the studio now, along with their trainer, Jack Clark. First of all, good evening to you all.
Good evening.
Oh, that was like you're a choir. You've practiced this. That was brilliant. Because there's 5 of you in here. We'll do this in an orderly way. We'll try our best. Vikash, I have to start with you, okay?
Sure.
First of all, tell us about this school that you've opened in India. Because not everyone opens a school, do they?
Yeah, no. So we have been thinking for a while, for last 3-4 years, it's time to give back to the society. So we were a bit confused what to do. Food bank. We had few ideas. Then me, myself and Rita both decided we'll open a school because it makes a bigger difference. So we've started a school just in April, inaugurated. In June, the session has started. Currently, it's about capacity of 300.
Okay.
Yeah, but we got so far about 100 students.
Yeah.
So it's all up running, but the facilities are still very basic. The kids are like sitting on the ground, but it's all up and running.
And what inspired you to do it? Where did that idea, where was it born?
Right. For me personally, when I was born and brought up in India, and I came from a very humble, poor family, and my studies kind of stopped twice due to lack of fund.
Okay.
But after studying, I realized it makes a big difference. So I really don't want any kids to not learn or not go to school.
Yeah. You don't want kids being disadvantaged if you can help it. So you thought you'd build a school.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. The name of the school is Galaxy Gurukul, isn't
Yes.
it? Okay. Now your business it's Galaxy of homes and Galaxy everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a galaxy.
Yeah,
quite effectively.
absolutely.
It really is. Okay. Madhurita, is it? You just called your wife Rita.
Yeah.
Is that like a nickname?
Yeah, a nickname.
Can I use that name?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you very much. It's easier for me to say Rita. Thank you for joining us. Now, you seem a very ambitious and dedicated family. I've seen the things you get up to on social media. Are you still nervous about this challenge?
Extremely. I am extremely nervous. When we thought of this idea, when Vikash started talking about it, I almost dropped down dead. Me trekking to Everest Base Camp, not happening at all. Because I'm not the fittest person at all, but Jack's been training me really, really hard, and we've been doing steps every day. We do 14,000 steps every day.
Every day?
Every single day, yes. And
Wow.
in October, our target is 15,000 steps every day. We hike every single weekend. So as a family, we are training really, really hard.
Jack
But
is working you hard.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
How much do you hate Jack?
Oh, immensely. I could kill him during the sessions, but I know he's vital. He is absolutely vital
Of course.
for our trek.
Jack, how did you get involved in this then?
Yeah, honestly, so I've known the family for about 8 years now, Vikash specifically, and he does throw some wild challenges at me. I think that's fair to say over the past number of years I've worked with him, but I think my involvement with it, when the idea popped into my head, it was more towards the whole supporting him from the training element.
Yeah.
And then as I gained more knowledge around the school and around the project in general, I thought, no, I need to have more of this. Like, it's such a special project. It's obviously going to be such a impactful experience as well for everyone that's involved, from students to even, the community over in India as well. So I just felt like there was a need for me to really dig my heels in with it and kind of crack on, any way, shape or form.
So you've really embraced this, haven't you?
Absolutely, yeah. And I think it's essential, yeah.
Oh, okay, let's go to your children, Taranam and Vivan. I can't see you. I can see the top of your head. But there you go. So, Vivan, how old are you?
10.
You're 10 years old. How do you feel about this challenge?
I'm nervous.
Of course you are. I'd be nervous. I wouldn't be going, I'll tell you that much. But have you grown to embrace the idea as well? Do you think that this is going to be all right? Do you think you'll get through it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. And is there anything that you're worried about at all?
Altitude sickness.
Tell me about this. I need to know about this.
After around 4,000 feet, I
12,000.
think.
After 12,000.
Oh no, that's 4,000 meters.
12,000 feet, is it?
12,000.
After 12,000 feet, yeah, go on.
You get altitude sickness.
And what does that mean? What are the effects of that? Do you know?
Breathing.
Okay.
Effect.
You get like headaches and stuff.
Yeah.
You get nosebleeds, you get headaches. It's difficult to breathe.
I get that when I get up on a ladder, to be honest. That's how bad it is for me. It is. Yeah.
After 12,000, the air gets thinner. We are going up to 18,000 feet.
18,000.
Yeah.
That's going to be the peak, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
The highest
base
you'll
camp,
go.
Yeah.
yes.
Base camp. We'll need more figures on this in a minute, Vikash. Taranum, how are you feeling about this? And how old are you?
I'm 14.
You're 14. Okay.
Well, I'm excited because it's the last few months of hard work is just all coming together
Right.
for it.
Yeah.
But I'm also quite nervous.
Yeah, well, I'm pleased to say that, to hear that you're nervous. If you weren't, I'd be worried. If I'm honest with you, this is a huge challenge.
Yeah.
But you seem like you're up for it, Taranum, right? It seems like you've also embraced this, and and doing this as a family is quite special, Vikash, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. And we have done this so much together that I've got some wonderful statistics for you.
Go on.
So in the last 100 days, we have done as a family 5 million steps.
In the last 100 days.
Yes. 4,000 kilometers,
That even producer Katie's shocked. She's difficult to shock.
20,000 feet of hiking. And we have done about 11 to 12 summits, including Snowdon, 6 peaks in Peak District,
Yeah.
and a couple of them in 3 peaks. Every weekend in last 10 weekend.
Honestly, it beggars belief that you've decided to do this. Rita, just tell me a bit more about. Do you know much about the figures, like in terms of how long it's going to take, and when are you actually doing this?
We're starting this on the 1st of November. So we're flying to Kathmandu on the 1st of November.
1st of November.
We've got to have one acclimatization day in Kathmandu, and then we'll fly to Lukla,
Yeah.
which they call the world's most dangerous airport because the runway is so small.
Really?
So, and that is where the trek starts. So it's going to take about 14 days to go up and down.
14 days in
Yes.
total.
Yes.
And if it wasn't bad enough, you've got the world's most dangerous airport to contend with as well.
Yes.
This is insane in the nicest possible way. I can't believe this. Okay, now let's go back to the cause that you're doing this for. Is this a driver for you, Rita, that you know why you're raising these funds and how it's going to help those underprivileged kids? That must be a motivating factor.
Absolutely. I mean, I would never have been able to do it for myself, but
Okay.
because I'm doing it for these kids, that's the motivation.
Yeah.
That is my why, and that's the only reason I can do it. You know, every morning when I look at the little videos that the teachers from school send me,
Yeah.
we all discuss this, that even if we can change one single life, it'll be worth all this effort.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thought, and it's a wonderful thing you're doing. Do you know how much you would love to raise? Do you have that figure, Vikash?
Yeah.
Go
So
on.
we are very specific. We are raising around 50,000 pounds.
Wow.
That's we are aiming. We started about 3 weeks back, the campaign.
Okay.
And we have already raised around 12,000 pounds.
Have you already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Wow. Okay. Now it's 2 weeks, 14 days, and 18,000 feet is the height you'll go. What else have you got to do to prepare for this, Jack? I mean, they're doing all the physical stuff. What about the mental aspect?
Yeah, that's definitely something we tap into. I think that's a lot down to our training in general. I mean, I'll throw surprises at them quite a bit.
Okay.
Test their mental resilience.
Can you give me an example?
An example would be a challenge I set Rita. I'm gonna jump you in this one, Rita. I'm afraid. You know where this is going. So I'll specify a set elevation. So they've got a treadmill, fortunately, in the garage, which is quite a good asset, obviously, for the daily tasks, just on a daily basis outside of hiking outside. But
Yeah.
I'll throw like a random challenge at Rita of certain elevations, certain time cap, and just tap into the head.
The reason it's so important, the mental fitness, is because when we go there's 14 days, no shower, no hot water,
Wow.
no internet,
Yeah.
no plug chargers even.
Wow.
No
are
heating.
No heating.
No heating.
There's no heating, and there's like a common toilet. You're not even having an ensuite. Wherever you're sleeping is like 20-30 people together, and there's only a couple of toilets.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's minus 15.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just
Yeah.
to add that into the
Yeah.
mix.
So
Minus
I
50.
think
Wow.
that will need some mental resilience or fitness, apart from just the physical strength.
Well, it's going to make you stronger people, clearly, this experience. It's been an absolute joy to speak to all of you. Just remind us again, how can people donate, Vikash? It's important. How can they do that?
So if you go to Just Giving page, just type Galaxy Foundation and it will come up and you can just click and donate.
Amazing. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for coming and tell us your
thank you.
story.
Thank you.
It is so inspiring, and I hope it goes really well. When you've been there and done it, will you come back and tell us how you got on?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah? Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. Producer Katie will be in touch for that.